gotta ask, I know this might sound like a crazy question, but we saw the Papoose tattoo, so I gotta ask, is there a quote tattoo? I gotta ask. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. That's what's up. Keep your eyes on the prize. That's what's up.
I want to have a baby next year. We already have it planned out. I'm gonna have a baby next year, and then after I go through my stuff, then I'll come back and fight some more, and then probably have another one, and then do the same thing again.
Y'all must don't like her confidence and the fact that she's with Pat, because the level of hate.
Welcome back to Celebrity Press, where secrets explode before your eyes. Today's story has everyone doing a double take, because this time, it's not just about boxing titles. We're talking tattoos, hidden names, and a flood of questions. So here's the scoop. Claressa Shields, the undefeated boxing queen, made her official weigh-in appearance ahead of a major fight tomorrow. She showed up looking stunning, wearing what seemed like a custom Gucci-inspired bodysuit or swimsuit. Tight, stylish, and clearly made to grab attention. But it wasn't the outfit that had everyone glued. It was the tattoo. Just under her chest, peeking from beneath the edge of her top, fans noticed ink that appeared to spell Papoose. Yes, that Papoose. And the craziest part? It looked like she wanted it to be seen. Claressa moved in a way that gave the cameras a flawless view, like she was proudly putting it on display. Whether that was on purpose or just her signature confidence, the internet didn't miss a beat.
Clocked it immediately.
So the beef with Clarence, whatever Remy Ma called her, let me tell y'all something. I would chew rocks and swallow them before I would ever speak publicly about a man that is still married, that has yet to sign divorce papers, that's been filed for months. I would eat literal cow manure before I would go on somebody's app saying I'm about to have a family with this married man that got kids my freaking age. This girl is delusional. And quite frankly, it's really embarrassing, because it's like, Remy Ma read her. Like, she's like, I've known this man since you were 10 years old. Since you were 10 years old, she's known this man. She's been married to that man since she was 13. Like, honey, get out the chat. Get in the ring. Get out the fit, because dating ain't working for her. Because I feel like nobody was talking to Claressa, whatever her name is. No man that we know of was interested in that woman. And now she got somebody interested in her, and it just happens to be Papoose. And, you know, this whole thing that Papoose is this, Papoose is that, whatever. I don't care about Papoose. All I know is that he quote-unquote held Remy Ma down while she was in prison, even though he was probably cheating. Because most men cheat. 9 times out of 10, they not gonna hold you down, but whatever. Like, that's the narrative they like to put out there. But all I gotta say is, Claressa, baby, get in the ring and get out the dating field, because you get your tail whooped out there in the comments. Baby, that's it.
People immediately started asking, wait, does she actually have Papoose's name tattooed on her body? And we all know that name comes with a deep relationship history. So now fans are speculating, is this just fan admiration, a personal nod, or something much deeper? And this isn't your typical boxing promo either. This is a masterclass in grabbing attention. The second that clip hit social media, the vibe completely shifted. Everyone started digging. Is it about loyalty? Is it about love? Is it low-key shade? Nobody has answers yet. But one thing's crystal clear. Claressa knows exactly how to hold the spotlight before fight night. Now, I do have the clip ready for you, but don't worry, I've blurred the area for privacy. Still, I'm going to zoom in just enough for you to see what has everyone buzzing. Trust me, it's worth it. This moment might be the biggest headline outside of the actual fight. Alright, now let's dive into this zoomed-in madness, because yes, I've got a close-up of that tattoo. And it's even crazier when you really look. I had to go all out just to keep this footage YouTube friendly. I zoomed in as far as I could and blurred whatever needed to be blurred. But even with all that, you can still clearly make out what it says. Right there, nestled under Claressa's chest, bold and unmistakable. Papoose. Not a nickname. Not a symbol. His full name. And let me tell you, there are unfiltered pics out there showing it even clearer than what I can post here. If you've seen them, you already know, she wasn't hiding a thing. That ink is front and center.
I'm gonna play the internet game. We gotta stay viral and sell out. I had to give him a little peek.
A little sneak peek.
Yeah, but
Now I've got to ask, what's really happening here? Because this isn't just your average celebrity tattoo. This is loud, intimate, and says a whole lot. She didn't ink it somewhere discreet like her ankle or her back. She placed it where it screams, "This man means everything to me." And based on how Claressa has been acting lately, quote, you can't tell her anything about this man. She's treating him like he hung the stars. She's glowing. She's posting. She's out here walking like she owns the universe. And now the tattoo just ties it all together. This ain't some fling. It's intense, locked in, and maybe a little messy. People are already whispering things like, is she doing the most? Others are straight up asking, wait, is this the same Papoose that was married to Remy Ma? That's when the story takes a turn, because it's starting to seem like there's more here than just admiration. What's really blowing people's minds is this. It looks like Claressa is knee-deep in this thing, like it's the first time she's felt love on this level. And it's got her acting completely transformed. That glow, that all-in energy, she's not hesitating. And don't worry, I'm about to break down the full backstory, because once you hear what's been bubbling behind the scenes, this tattoo is going to look like just the tip of the iceberg.
Just saying. I think a lot of y'all women, y'all just mad because y'all got y'all man took before. That's why y'all don't like Claressa Shields. Y'all must don't like her confidence and the fact that she's with Pat. Cause the level of hate y'all give to this woman is crazy. After all her accomplishments and where she came from. She came from Flint, Michigan. I'm from Detroit. She came from Flint, Michigan. Nothing there. Like, from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? 2-time Olympic gold medalist. I don't know how many different weight divisions. This woman is a champion. And things went south with Rem and Pap. And
let's roll the tape back and talk about how all of this even kicked off. Because the way Claressa and Papoose first connected has people confused and curious. Picture this, summer 2024, vibes at an all-time high, it's fight night, and that's when Papoose makes his move. He steps up to Claressa at the event, calm and confident, gives her a respectful handshake, and tells her straight up, he's a fan of her craft. That single moment launched what quickly spiraled into a messy roller coaster. Claressa, clearly interested, invited him to her next fight in Detroit. But she didn't stop there. She slid into his DMs to drop those VIP passes. Front row seats, behind-the-scenes access, the whole deal. And just like that, their connection started. Building momentum fast. Now here's where things shift from sweet to tangled. Because the truth is, Papoose is still legally married to none other than Remy Ma. Yep. Even though their personal lives have taken different paths, the legal bond still says they're husband and wife. And while the romance may have cooled off, the drama, oh, it's been heating up big time. You probably remember how everything went sideways back in 2023 when quiet whispers about Remy getting close to another rapper, Easy the Block Captain, got loud real fast. That scandal didn't stay hidden for long. Once the news reached Papoose, he didn't issue any public statements. Didn't jump on a podcast. He let his Instagram say it all. He deleted every single photo of Remy from his page. Gone. Wiped clean. And ever since that digital purge, things between them have felt icy, to say the least. Fans noticed they stopped showing up together. No cute shout-outs. No birthday wishes. No anniversary love. Radio silence. It's like someone pressed pause, and never hit play again. So now, with Papoose smiling in photos with Claressa, showing her love, supporting her fights, and grabbing headlines alongside her, it's no surprise people are putting two and two together. They're calling it poetic. Because even if his emotional book with Remy Ma is closed, that legal chapter? Still wide open.
Grown-ass women on his app who are making Remy out to be the victim now. See, I know what it is. I just thought about it. Y'all know Claressa Shields is fucking elite. Y'all know she's a savage with those hands. She'll put them paws on anybody. So now, y'all want to say Claressa the problem. Cause y'all know she'll put Remy in something serious. She'll put Remy in something serious. So y'all know Claressa would do Remy dirty. So now Remy gotta be the victim to her own shenanigans. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. When Pap found out about Easy to Block, Pap went put his paws on Easy to Block. Ain't nobody had to say nothing about that. When Pap found out about Easy, Pap went put his paws on Easy. Snuffed him, shut him up, punched him down. Whatever they say, whatever terminology you want, he did it. He came with it. But now that Remy, the later than came at Pap and Claressa, and now that they both clap back, and Claressa still clapping without even clapping. Claressa the problem. Claressa the fucking problem. Bro, these motherfuckers is really making think pieces and getting thousands of likes, basically saying that Claressa is the problem. Y'all try to break up them people happy home, bro. Y'all don't want to see nobody happy. Y'all see that woman over there glowing. She the champ, she floating, she's successful, she doing her thing. And y'all mad that she got the good guy and Remy can't get him back.
Let's break down what happened next because this love triangle, or maybe even a square, just keeps getting wilder. So here's the lowdown. Remy Ma and Easy, the block captain, actually kept their thing going for quite some time. It wasn't just some rebound hookup. From late 2023 straight through 2024, the two of them were seen together multiple times, and people were starting to believe it was turning into something serious. But fast forward to now, and that fire? It completely burned out. Their connection didn't last, and they quietly drifted apart. No dramatic fallout, just pure silence. And in a world like this, silence often speaks volumes. But here comes the real curveball. While Remy's fling was cooling down, Papoose was busy lighting up sparks with Claressa Shields. And when I say Claressa is in, I mean this woman is all the way committed. She's showing affection like it's the first time she's ever felt this way about anyone. She's out here praising Papoose, saying he makes her feel protected, supported, and truly seen. Something she claims no one else ever gave her. Claressa is posting like she's found her soulmate, calling him her peace, her teammate, her whole world. She refers to him as her best friend and swears the energy he brings into her life is on another level. According to her, this isn't just love. It's something beyond. But don't forget the fire bubbling under all this romance. Claressa and Remy Ma, they've already exchanged words. These two have history, and it ain't sweet. There's no friendship here, no fake love, just raw tension. They simply do not mess with each other. That's what makes this whole scenario even messier. Because Claressa isn't just with an ex. She's openly dating the same man Remy Ma is still legally tied to. And speaking of that legal knot, word is, Papoose has been trying to break free from that marriage for years. Sources say he's privately called Remy a narcissist and told close friends she's made everything way more difficult than it had to be. No divorce papers, no final split, just constant delays and unresolved mess.
That made you fall in love? The way that Papoose speaks, he's a very nice guy. Very, very nice, very, very humble, very knowledgeable. We all know he can rap, okay? And yeah, he can rap, like seriously, really good.
But hold up, this isn't the end of the story. Claressa is now taking things even further, and the internet is buzzing hard. The word going around? She's been telling close friends and loyal fans that she and Papoose are ready to start a family. Yep, you heard that right. She's not just playing house. She's planning a full future, complete with babies in the mix. She's been dropping hints during interviews, live streams, and even behind-the-scenes moments that she's ready to truly settle down. Like, for real for real. Claressa said she's always dreamed of having a solid partner by her side before taking the next step. And now that she's got Papoose, she feels like this is the moment. Insiders even claim they've started checking calendars and tossing around baby names.
I have a baby next year. We already have it planned out. I'm gonna have a baby next year. And then after I go through my stuff, then I'll come back and fight some more, and then probably have another one, and then do the...
Now here's where the entire situation takes a serious turn. Because despite all the dreamy talk about babies and forever love, let's not overlook one critical detail. Papoose is still legally married to Remy Ma. Yep, that part. This man is out here building a whole new love story, and hasn't even closed the last one properly. Let's just be honest for a second. Papoose and Remy have been connected for over 2 decades, 21 years, to be exact. And it wasn't just dating. They officially tied the knot back in 2008, and through every high and low, even through Remy's prison sentence, Papoose stood strong by her side. That kind of history doesn't just disappear in a heartbeat. Now both sides have been pointing fingers. Papoose says Remy is dragging things out. Remy says he's the one refusing to sign. But either way, let's call it what it is. No divorce has been filed. Which means all of Claressa's dreams, babies, legacy building, planning their future, it's all built on unstable ground. People close to them claim Claressa is hoping he wraps it up soon, but from the outside, it's giving major unfinished business. That's 21 years of marriage, deep memories, highs and lows, and serious loyalty. Not the kind of bond you just walk away from with a clean slate. So before Claressa starts decorating nurseries or shopping for baby clothes, the first move is crystal clear. That man has to officially and legally end the past. Until then, all the rest is just wishful thinking. No matter how deep her love is or how serious he sounds, if there's still a wife on paper, then the whole setup is already shaky.
So Claressa out here planning to have a baby with Papa to the next year. Guess her and Papa definitely talked about it. I get it with the age she at. She's about ready to have a family and settle down, other than instead of being in the field with the boxing thing. So I get where she's coming from. But is Papa even divorced? Are you making plans with the man that ain't divorced? All I can say is Pap better come through with them promises. Better not be no broken promises. Cause did you see her fist? That girl fist bigger than both of Pap fists put together. All I can say is Pap, just run. Get on out of Dodge, Pap. That's all I can say. If you broke it, any one of them promises is broken. All I can tell you to do is get on out of Dodge. Get on out of Dodge, my boy. That's all I can tell you. But hey, maybe he ready to have some babies. I don't know. Maybe he ready to have some babies. I'm hoping he is. Cause Pap, nobody can't help you. Won't be able to help you. That's all I can say. But anyway, y'all tune in.
Let's be brutally honest for a moment. How can you be out here planning a whole future, babies, forever love, the works, when the man at the center of it all is still legally married? It's madness. Claressa is glowing, calling him her best friend, saying he's her forever. But the divorce? Still in limbo. And sure, Papoose is probably telling her the usual. It's Remy's fault. She won't sign the paperwork. She's making it difficult. I've been trying. We've all heard those lines. Anyone who's seen a long-term breakup play out knows the script. Especially when there's 2 decades of deep emotional history involved. That kind of bond doesn't just evaporate when someone new walks in. But let me be real, and I'm saying this with complete confidence. If Papoose walks away from Claressa after all this, it's going to devastate her. Like, seriously shake her. Especially if he pulls a full circle moment and gets back with Remy. If those 2 reconcile after everything and all these years, Claressa might not be built for that twist. And from the way she's been acting, getting his name tattooed, calling him her world, it's like she's never experienced this kind of love before. She's treating him like he gave her the sun and the stars. And sure, it's cute, but it's also dangerous. Because when one person falls way deeper than the other, that breakup crash hits like a freight train. People close to Claressa have already noticed. She's emotionally all in. No backup plan. And that's risky when the man you're counting on for your future is still legally tied to someone else.
Claressa Shields know that Papoose is married? I mean, I'm not trying to tussle, because I know my girl like to do her 1-2-1-2. But she's on podcast talking about having babies next year with a married man. And it's concerning. Like, I feel like Remy is somewhere rubbing her fuzzy socks together, cackling. Because I would, if I was still his wife. I would be cackling. What's there not to cackle about? If she called him right now, Papoose is going back home. And you know, I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, because I feel like this was the first man that, you know what I'm saying, that made her feel like she was somebody. She was that girl. And I feel that, except it's still somebody else's man. And then she was talking about fighting Layla Ali as if this lady is about to collect her AARP mail in about 10 years or so. And I'm just like, girl, get somewhere and sit down. Okay, Claressa Jean, sit down. Maybe she just needs a hug. Not from Papoose, though.
And if all of this proves to be legit, phew, Papoose better tread carefully, because if things ever go south, Claressa is not someone to mess with. Let's not forget, she's a world champion, and her hands are officially registered weapons in the boxing world. If he fumbles, both he and Remy might want to plan a quick escape, because Claressa looks like she's riding hard for him. She's got that aura that screams, if you leave me, everything's coming down. But here's where things take an even crazier twist. Claressa is 30 years old. That's right, 30, not 19, not 21. So when she's out here getting a man's name tattooed under her chest like it's her high school sweetheart from sophomore year, yeah, that's got people raising eyebrows. At this point in life, you'd expect a little more caution, especially when dealing with someone who's still legally connected to a long-term marriage. It's giving all in, with no seatbelt. Now maybe this is genuine love. Maybe they're true soulmates who'll ride into the sunset together. Or maybe, just maybe, it's all a rebound with a ticking clock. And when the hype dies down, Papoose and Remy might just circle back to each other. You know how those deep-rooted relationships go. Feelings don't vanish just because the energy changed. But now I want to hear from you. Do you believe Claressa and Papoose are in this for real? Or is it just a fast-burning spark that's bound to fade? Is Claressa moving too quick? Is Papoose being genuine, or just riding the wave? Drop your take in the comments, because you know I'll be reading every single one. If you're feeling the drama, go ahead and smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for all the juiciest drama, in-depth breakdowns, and celebrity chaos. Hit that bell, so you never miss an update. This has been your girl, right here on Star Hush. Stay woke, stay nosy, and I'll catch you in the next one.